Okay, so now we just did Sagittarius, so now we're on Aquarius. So Scorpio, this is how Aquarius feels about you. Make sure you cross watch because you get a feel for how other people are feeling about you, and it kind of lets us know how we're giving our energy out to the world. Okay, well, that was a lot. So Spirit wanted all these to come out together, so we do what Spirit wants because this is the name of their game. So the Emperor, the World, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords, the Hangman in reverse, and then the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is how Aquarius feels about Scorpio. Okay, so the Emperor. The Emperor is number 4 in the major arcana. This is like the father card, so he's the leader of the zodiac, if you will. So that's why he's like the father card. Okay, so Aquarius prioritizes maintaining their strength and leadership over their own life's direction. So if they feel like their power is feeling challenged, a boundary will be established. So the Emperor only respects communication that is direct and assertive and confident. Okay, so that's been the running thing about this, Scorpio, is that you need to be direct communication, okay? No beating around the bush, no insinuating, no automatically assuming that people know what you think, because that's not what happens. It's not reality, okay? So they want clear, direct communication, okay? So now the World card. The World is the last card in the major arcana. So this card is like a completion, a whole, right? It has the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac on here. So Aquarius thinks that you complement their energy quite nicely. So you have just finished a major stage in the relationship or in your personal life, and it's time to take the next step. So you see how she's moving forward. So she's looking to her past, she's stepping towards her future. So it's time to take the next step for the relationship. Okay. A major phase has become full circle, and it's time to move on to whatever is next. Whether it's good or bad, I'm not sure yet, but I mean, it looks good, right? So far, so good, right? So the thing about her, she's got everything she needs. She has the wands, the magician's wands in her hands. So the thing about the magician is he's concentration, so that she's concentrated. And the thing about looking to her past is that, you know, we go through what we go through in the past, but we leave it there. But we do take what we learned from that and move on, okay? We can look at it, but don't bring it with us, okay? Just what we learned, bring that with. And the 4 fixed signs of zodiac, Aquarius, is in this. I'm pretty sure it's Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, and Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. I'm missing Taurus. Yeah. Okay. So that's like the 4 directions. It's like the 4 directions, like, you know, north, south, east, west, you know, elements, the wands, cups, the sword, or the wands, cups, swords, pentacles. It's all of it. See what I'm saying? Fire, earth, air, water, fire. So it's 4 directions. So yeah. So something completely like has come full circle, and now it's time to carry on. Okay. Now here's the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is fire energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is also fire. So this is in reverse. So Aquarius is passionate, but sometimes that passion blazes too brightly and it burns out. So you need to invent new ways to prolong the excitement by keeping a small part of yourself just out of reach. It doesn't mean to shut down on them. It just means that, you know, to keep things exciting. Okay. So now here's the 4 of Swords. Swords are air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this is their energy, definitely. And I'm pretty sure the 4 of Swords specifically is Aquarius energy. So this is like our behaviors or our mindset, right? So this is Jupiter and Libra. Sorry, my bad. So Aquarius, this is the Lord of Rest after strife. So you guys did complete something major. So now this is the card of like, okay, now this is complete. So now it's time to rest. So Aquarius feels that they need to take a break or time out. Much stress has been added up, and now is a desire for alone time. So don't take this personal. Everyone needs to recharge their batteries from time to time. Give them some space. Okay, so they do need some space right now. They feel burnt out. Okay, whatever has happened, they feel burnt out from it. So just give them a little space and don't take it personally. Okay, everybody needs a little bit of space, and that's good to do, because if our minds are so clouded, then we can't think clearly. Okay, we can't see things for what they really are, and then that's when, you know, misunderstandings happen and frustration and stress and everything else. So the thing about the Lord of Rest after strife is Spirit wants you to try to learn how to, and even for them, not so much you, but just for future references. Instead of instead of using all of our energy in this one thing, completely depleting ourselves and being exhausted and then resting, they want us to learn how to evenly distribute our energy through, in and through it, okay? Because that keeps us level-headed, keeps our emotions in check and everything else. So they definitely, that's the lesson of this card, is to learn how to do it in and through instead of after, and you're completely depleted and you're exhausted. Okay, so give them some space. They need some space to recuperate. Now the Hangman in reverse. This is Pisces energy. So the thing about him is that he does this on his own accord, and it's like a sacrifice. But this is in reverse. So I'm not sure if they feel like they sacrificed too much, or maybe that you're not, or you didn't sacrifice anything. We'll find out. So the Hangman is number 12. 2 and 1 is 3. When this is upright, you can see that he's making a triangle. 3 is like the divinity. So Aquarius feels an obstacle to your happiness has been unblocked. You are more likely to be pleasant company if you remove tension and stress from a situation. Learn to laugh again. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Like, maybe you kind of like, your fire went out a little bit. Okay, maybe they feel like that. Maybe that's not what happened, but maybe they feel like that. And that's where the direct communication comes in. Let them know what's going on. Okay, so that people don't have to, we automatically assume that people are supposed to know how they made us feel. That's not true, because everybody feels and reacts to things differently. Okay, so when something happens and we feel a certain way, we automatically assume that that person is supposed to understand and know that they made us feel that way. No, they don't. So direct communication. I feel, don't blame. Just let them know how you feel, okay? And then the 8 of Wands. So this is Mercury, and this is like fast communication, right? 8s on the tree of life are seeking solutions. So I'm wondering if they're kind of like panicking so much, and this is you resting. Like, energy is fluid, meaning that a lot of times in connections, we mirror the other person. So take this as it resonates, guys. If it doesn't make sense, don't make it make sense, but just take it as it goes to you, okay? So this is Mercury and Sagittarius energy. So this is a Lord of Swiftness, like I said, something very fast, right? So Aquarius is fueled by energy, momentum, and passion. They will not hesitate to leave messages, notes, and texts for the person that they're interested in. You don't have to wonder about their intentions, because this person moves fast on what they want. And that's what you need to start doing, maybe, is that direct communication. Leave whatever happened in the past. You guys went through a major, lesson of completion, and it's time to move on, right? They feel like it might have burnt you out a little bit. And just the bottom line, direct communication, guys, okay? That's the running thing in all of these. If you watch the other videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. My channel is booming, and I love it. I appreciate all the support, guys. So thanks for you guys. All right, so the Hermit in reverse. That's Virgo energy. So the thing about the Hermit is that he is the wisest of the zodiac, because he takes himself out of a situation so he can gain introspection. So he has no outer influence whatsoever. He has faith that, see that lantern right there? It doesn't illuminate the whole entire journey, because he doesn't need to know that. He just knows and believes in himself and in God that that lantern will light up the next few steps, as long as these keep moving forward. See, this is all about moving forward, okay? Don't get stuck in the past, or just keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward. All right, so the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this is 5, 5. Oh, no, 5, 5, 5 right here. Okay, so the Hermit is number 9. This is Virgo energy, but this is in reverse. Okay, so this is messages from Spirit about this connection. Something they want either you to know, or something to look at maybe differently, in a different way. And that's all this is. So I can't predict the future, guys. I don't do that. God gave us free will. Today you could go left, tomorrow you could go right. So I don't do that. And I don't know how anybody else can. The energies, this is all energy of what we are in right now. So that gives you, this is like insight and clarity of what's going on, so we can make better decisions, okay? So this is Virgo and Mercury. So this is exile, loneliness, misfit, sadness, withdrawing from loved ones, looking at things through a clouded lens, like I said, right? So maybe do a little bit of soul searching, to put the devices down. The best way to ever get, a clear mind of what's going on and about ourselves is without any outer influence at all. So put the devices down and meditate for a little bit. That always helps, guys. So the Queen of Cups. So Cups represents our Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is our feelings, emotions, and relationships. So this is Cancer. And this is emotional composure, okay? So be compassionate, caring, emotionally stable, intuitive, and in flow. That's what she's all about. She is the most beautiful cup in the whole deck because she's in control of her emotions. Now, our emotions, our heart chakras are green. So when we are emotionally stable, we have emotional composure, then our money is green, right? So makes sense, right? It goes hand in hand. That's why tarot always goes based off relationships, I swear. That's why. Like, why do they always talk about relationships? Because the relationships is what we learn about ourselves, and it's all about it, and everything about our feelings, our mind, it all goes for full circle of everything in our life. So this is Taurus energy. This is number 5. This is like a spiritual teacher, wisdom, religious beliefs, conform, tradition, institutions, commitment, binding by God. So to me, this is like faith, like I said right here. We don't know what the outcome, but just have faith that everything's going to lead you to where it needs to. Everything happens for a reason, guys. God isn't up there like with a magnifying glass torturing us or making us suffer. That's not what happens. We learn through failure and we learn through growth, and everything working together, whether it's, and I know it's hard sometimes. Relationships are extremely hard because they teach us about ourselves, but we got to keep going, guys, because that's what we're here for. That's how we learn, okay? So have faith in that everything's going to happen the way that it's supposed to. And, you know, like, let go of that control, okay? So 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So 8s are seeking solutions. This are our this is our earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So the 8s are seeking solutions, right? But this is in reverse. And this is something in our physical material world. So this is the Sun and Virgo. A lot of Virgo, guys. So that tells me that this is about self. So you need to take a moment and get self introspection, okay? When we learn more about ourselves and know how we feel instead of worrying about how somebody else feels, it becomes clear, and then we can communicate that to other people, right? So this is the Lord of Prudence. So in reverse, this is like perfectionism. We're never going to be perfect, guys. Nobody's ever perfect. I don't even know what that even means. Everybody has their own perceptions on things, and perfect to one person cannot be perfect to another. Otherwise, we'd all be going after the same girl or the same guy. One, you know what I'm saying? There's no perfection, people. Nobody's perfect. Okay, and then also misdirected or can't get right or discipline. So this is like a master or Lord of Prudence, right? So this is like a mastery or repetition in something, but this also could be like breaking a cycle. But don't ever try to make something perfect, okay? Don't think that something needs to be perfect, because your perfect isn't the same as somebody else's perfect. So it's never perfect. See what I'm saying? And the more that we try to do things that are perfect, it makes it harder. It's more stressful. Okay, so the 5 of Swords. So 5s on the Tree of Life are like conflict, testing, severity, right? So Godorba actually runs the 5s on the Tree of Life, and that's fear, and anything that's done without love creates bad or evil. So, okay, so the 5 of Swords, this is Venus and Aquarius, so this is their energy. So it's a Lord of Defeat, okay? So there's like conflict, winning at all costs, surrender, walking away from competition, or throwing down the sword. So if you remember how this card is, it's like this guy is ready to win at all costs, and the other two are throwing their swords down. They're like, you know what? Go ahead, win this, because I don't even want to do it anymore. So the thing about that is, like, people always want to win, right? And everybody thinks that they're right in a war. But really, that when somebody wins, somebody loses. And in a relationship, why would that ever be good or okay? You know what I'm saying? So it's not always about being right. It's not always about winning, okay? Whether it's them or you, I'm just saying, you know, just keep that in mind, guys, okay? The 5 of Wands in reverse, I'm kind of happy to see this, because this is also testing in severity, right? But this one is like people fighting, right? But they're not really hurting each other. So this is Saturn and Leo, Lord of Strife. So in reverse is like resolution to conflict, okay? Fighting solutions and teamwork. It's all about teamwork, guys. You guys are on the same team. Remember that, okay? So this is the reading for how Aquarius feels about you, Scorpio. Don't forget to buy me a coffee. You can actually like do it with your phone. It's kind of neat with the QR code, or the description's in the link, or the link is in the description box. Sheesh. And then also I'm going to be asking a question at the end of every single reading, something that Spirit wants you to meditate on. You don't have to answer them, but if you want to, go ahead and you can answer them in the comments below. But Spirit wants you to meditate on this. Please keep all comments positive. I will not tolerate any negativity whatsoever. No blaming, no shaming, no nothing. Okay, so Scorpio, what is your favorite way to practice self-care and take care of your well-being? Meditate on that. No devices. Meditate. What is your favorite way to practice self-care and take care of your well-being? Like I said, you can answer in the comments if you like to. It's up to you. It does connect our energies, which would be very nice. But this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching, guys.